Welcome to today's program. I'm Tony Noakes, and with me today is Dr. Wendy Walsh. Our topic on today's program will be of special interest to individuals and families across the nation who have lived or worked or owned property on a military base where PFAS, a toxic chemical used in firefighting foam, has been used. You may be entitled to significant compensation. Reports indicate that drinking water supplies at these bases may have been contaminated by PFAS, causing serious health risks, including ulcerative colitis, thyroid disease, and several types of cancer, including lymphoma, leukemia, liver cancer, kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and multiple myeloma. All serious illnesses that have affected not just firefighters using the foam, but caused injury to others due to contamination of the water supply at these bases. It has also been reported that residents who own or owned homes on these bases may have suffered financial losses due to their property being damaged or losing value due to the contamination issue. Dr. Walsh, can you tell our viewers about the problems related to PFAS, how they came about, and the rights those affected have to compensation for their injuries?
Sure, Tony, I can. Well, unfortunately, the problems with PFAS are very widespread and potentially affecting anyone who has lived or worked on over 700 military bases where firefighting foam has been used. Now, the problem is that this firefighting foam contains PFAS, a long-lasting chemical that's been linked to various cancers by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the American Cancer Society. The problems related to PFAS and other forever chemicals are said to be caused by the fact that they typically don't break down in the environment and can accumulate and remain in the bloodstream, the liver, and kidneys of those exposed for decades, potentially causing adverse health effects. Unfortunately, these adverse health effects include ulcerative colitis, thyroid disease, and several types of cancer, including lymphoma, leukemia, liver cancer, kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and multiple myeloma.
For any of our viewers who have suffered injury due to exposure to PFAS, what type of law firm should they be considering?
Well, Tony, the most important elements that are required for this type of legal representation start with the fact that the firm has experience in similar medical injury product liability cases and that they have examples and results to show their potential clients. Also, since these claims are medically based, it's really important to know that the firm not only has medical expertise in this area, but also has the financial resources needed to carry these cases to a successful conclusion. These are really complex cases.
What is the cost for this type of representation?
Well, that is the good news, and I want to shout it from the rooftops, Tony. Read my lips. There is absolutely no upfront cost. These cases are taken on a contingency basis with no cost to the client unless a settlement or verdict is reached.
Oh, that is good news for anyone who has suffered injury or damage to their property caused by PFAS exposure. Although no amount of compensation can make up for the suffering and financial loss that they've endured, it has to be of some comfort that they know there is a system in place to address the impact this has had on their lives. Dr. Walsh, the information you've provided today will be so helpful to any of our viewers who have suffered injury after exposure to PFAS as a firefighter on a military base, from PFAS contamination in their drinking water, or from damage to their property caused by PFAS contamination. Thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure, Tony.
If you or a loved one lived or worked at a military base and have been diagnosed with kidney cancer, testicular cancer, ulcerative colitis, thyroid disease, liver cancer, preeclampsia, premature birth, leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, immune suppression, breast cancer, or pancreatic cancer, or suffered financial loss due to property damage, you may have a claim against the manufacturers who contaminated the base's drinking water. Call the number on your screen now for more information and a free case review. Thanks for watching.